Sure.
All right, we'll move on to running back Caleb Hawkins. Fire away with questions.
I mean, Caleb, how challenging has it been adjusting to a change of scenery over the last few months?
There's not much change. I grew up here. I've been here my whole life. This is like my roots. I love Oklahoma, and I obviously have the same coaching staff, so nothing's changed too much really.
When you got the opportunity to come to Oklahoma State, what was that feel like?
Oh, so much excitement. I mean, obviously, like I said, I grew up here. This is my dream school. I've wanted to go here since I was little. Grew up watching people in Boone Pickens, all the greats, all the wonderful people that have came out of here. Yeah.
Can you give us some of those memories? Like, what stands out in your mind? Did you come to games? Did you sit at home and watch and have some memories that stick out in your brain?
I mean, growing up, I always got to watch them online, on TV and everything. But as I got older and saved up a little money, I got to come to Bedlam game, which was great. Core memory for sure. And a couple other games that were exciting to watch.
Which Bedlam did you come to?
The very last one, the best one.
Did you storm the field afterwards, or what was your view of what happened afterwards?
Absolutely, I stormed the field, and I was very excited.
How much discussion or interaction did you have when you were being recruited with Oklahoma State?
I had some brief recruitment here, of course. I never got the offer, though, and I'm excited to be back, and Coach Cobbs just took me with him to UNT and then brought me back here, so I'm excited to be back.
Obviously, you mentioned, you have so many familiar faces with you, pretty much the same coaching staff. How much of an advantage does that play heading into this season?
I feel it plays a big advantage, getting to stay with my exact same coaching staff, same scheme, not having to learn as much, but, still progressing and getting better every day, but knowing what I have to do and what I need to learn.
I know you decided to come here pretty quickly, but do you have a lot of interest in the portal when you put your name in?
I wasn't too worried about everybody else. I was more focused on where Coach Cobbs was going because I was set on my mind going with Coach Cobbs, Coach Morris. I mean, I love the way that they drew up for me back at UNT, so I just knew that was a perfect decision for me.
Could you just talk a little bit about your position coach and your relationship with him, since that was so important?
Yeah, we actually came from the same hometown, got recruited by the same school, so it just felt like a no-brainer when I committed to UNT, and he told me I'd come to Oklahoma State. I was like, wow, dream come true, gotta go.
Did you know him at all growing up? I mean, I'm sure you knew of him growing up, but did you know him at all?
I didn't know him personally, but I did hear lots of stories about him in his high school career and college career, and then further on to the NFL.
What was sort of the talk about him? I mean, I remember him when he was in high school, but what did you hear about him?
I heard that he was the best running back in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And remembering that just made it easier.
Obviously, you didn't have a ton of offers when you were getting recruited out of high school. The season you had last year, did it feel vindicating a little bit to have that much success when, maybe teams overlooked you?
I didn't really think much about that. I just decided to go out there and play ball. When Coach Cobbs gave me the opportunity, I just set free and allowed myself to do what I could do.
Did you know in your mind how good you were? I mean, did you go to North Texas thinking, I'm going to be able to play and rush for 1,500 yards, whatever it was? I mean, did you know how good you were and it's just everybody else, or did you have to discover that?
I mean, I came in with a lot of confidence, of course, but, they put me in my place real fast when I got there, and Coach Cobbs brought me back down to earth, They centered me down, and I just figured my way out through there.
Had a chance to see some of your play late in the year. I'm talking the Temple game in particular. Some of the reactions and the way you played in that game, that didn't look like a freshman. That looked like what Barry was saying. That looked like a guy that, hey, I'm the king of this field, and I'm gonna show each one of you. I mean, as you got on during the season, if you were confident in the beginning, what were you toward the end?
I just remained down to earth and confident. I still had to be confident in myself, but of course I had to be down to earth, had my centerpiece, my family, keeping me down to earth. You know, my relationship with the Lord, keeping me down to earth. You know, keeping that at heart always.
Those celebrations in the end zone look pretty fun, though.
Yeah, they're very exciting, and I love that.
What's the running back room like here, and how are you guys building rapport?
Say
The
it
running
again.
backs room, what's that like, and how are you guys building rapport?
Oh, I love my running backs already. I got to know them really fast. We all started a group chat, you know, so we communicate all the time. We try to figure out ways to hang out outside, and I just feel like they're really grateful, I guess, in a way.
What stood out about KD? He's a guy that a lot of people around here are excited about. Like KD Jones. What stood out about getting to know him so far?
Oh, he's a great kid. I love him. He's a hard worker. He's always in the weight room giving all his best. He's out in the field giving his best. He's always open to learning. He's just love him. Good kid to be around.
Caleb, how competitive do you think that situation is going to be? Because the cool thing is, you did it at North Texas. Trey, I guess, did it, you know, at his school. Mason did it at UCO. KD's one of the top high school running backs coming out. I mean, you guys are all coming from kind of different levels. Probably all feel that confidence. So you see it being pretty competitive?
Yeah, of course. We go out and compete every day. You know, it's a competition every day, but at the end of the day, those are my brothers. But yeah, we compete every day for sure.
Family enjoy it.
We're going to get a chance to talk to Drew in a second, and I just want to ask you about him embracing expectations after spending a year with them. How do you think he'll handle all the expectations, which will be pretty lofty in year one?
Drew, great kid. I love him. His leadership is off the charts. He's just a wonderful kid to be around, respectful to everybody. You know, you just can't get enough of him.
How's your family enjoyed having you closer to home?
Oh, they love it. I'm just right down the street from him. It's exciting to be here. So excited.
Caleb, I asked Jaleel about this, but the meshing of the guys that return, all you new guys in particular, the big swath of North Texas guys, how have you seen that sort of come together? And if it has, why has it come together?
I would say Coach Morris plays a big part in that. He really got us to make sure. I mean, first meeting we came in here, he told us all to go sit by somebody we don't know. So we all got to get to know each other real fast. And I know it's early, but I already love each and every one of them. They're wonderful people, and I can just see them being even better men.
Do you feel like, I mean, I know obviously you can't be segmented from each other, but the fact that you've got so many North Texas guys that played the system, know the system, how beneficial can that be? Even as you guys are trying to get that together, to have so much knowledge from so many of you guys.
It's really good to know, but like you said, obviously, we got to keep our chemistry strong, you know, keep working. There's always something to improve on.
So Caleb, over the last really 50 years, no school really has produced more elite backs than this place, right? So, and I know there's so much movement with players now, but how driven are you maybe to be remembered in the same way that guys from the 80s and 90s?
I'm really driven, man. Those are big shoes to fill, like you said. Like I'm excited to try to showcase my skills to become one of them, or, you know, even better if I can be. You know, I just got to keep working and see where the Lord lets me get to.
I know you weren't probably watching when he was playing, but Barry seems to come back quite often here and likes to talk to the running backs. I mean, any excitement with the chance to beat up Barry Sanders?
I mean, of course, that's all-time great, you know, probably the best running back in the world, I would say. So, I mean, so much excitement coming from me.
I've talked to a few coaches who saw you play in high school, and they've given me some of their memories of you. I'm curious if you have a favorite memory from your high school career. I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot with that, but is there a game or a play or a moment that sticks out?
Just overall being together with my brothers going to playoffs. I mean, that was our first time in school history that we ever did that, so that was really exciting to have.
Coach Morris talked about team expectations in year one, just where you want to get this program with this renewal.
He just expressed how much he cares about each and every one of us and being together and being like a family. You know, he expresses how much he wants to win. You know, we got to keep doing, keep grinding, keep getting better each and every day.
You were, Caleb, you're a senior down at North Rock Creek. in 24. You're at Denton in 25. So those 2 seasons, OSU doesn't have the kind of years that they've had in forever. From afar, what were you thinking as you looked at, not that long ago, you're rushing the field after a Bedlam win, and now they go 0-9, 0-9 in the Big 12. What were your thoughts of OSU as you just, if you ever thought about what's going on in Stillwater?
I mean, I obviously didn't get to keep up with them much last year, focusing on what I was doing then, but I'm excited to be here and ready to turn everything around, make everything better, with my brothers here with me. I'm excited to get started.
When did you sort of first think of, hey, my coach, he might be in line to go to Stillwater? When did that thought even enter your mind that this was a possibility, much less that you could go with him?
I wasn't really thinking much of it until he sat us all down and told us. And when he told me that he was going there, and then obviously after in the transfer portal, he told me that I had an opportunity to come in, and I was just ecstatic.
Anything else for Caleb?
Did you literally rush the field, or was that just a figure of speech?
Oh, I was on the field, yes.
So, I got knocked down in the corner, or were you one of the guys that? I did though. I got knocked down.
How much old OSU gear are you now able to break out, like T-shirts, sweatshirts, stuff like that?
A lot, but it doesn't really fit me anymore.
That's fair.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.